name's Kirsty and welcome to my channel. So you're here today because you have tight hips and you are fed up of having tight hips all the time. You do all the stretches and you just want to get rid of these tight hips. Then you have come to the right place. So usually when you have tight hips, it's because they're actually weak. So what we're going to do today is do some hip flexor strengthening exercises. In this follow along, I'm going to go through some of my favourite hip flexor strengthening exercises. So we're going to get straight into it. So first off, I want us to come into a 90-90 with our knees. Glide! So here, 90-90, both knees at a 90-90 degree angle. So we're just going to warm up our hips nice and gently. So it's just moving them side to side, slowly, slowly. Placing our hands behind us just to support us when we do this. We're just going to do about 10 reps of this. There we go, side to side. Waking those hips up, as we say. There you go, so that's about 10. And then from here, we're just going to come into a tabletop position. So bringing our left knee up to the sky, keeping our hips facing down. We're just going to do big circles with our hips. So again, just warming them up before we get into the harder strengthening exercises. So here, I just want you to do 5 circles one way and then 5 the other direction. Making sure when you do this, you get a nice big circle, getting the full range of that hip joint. So once you've done 5 the one way, bringing it all the way in, all the way around, 5 reps. Trying to keep your hips facing down. Try not to kind of do this with your hips, just moving the hip joint when you do this. So once you've done 5 one way, do the 5 the other way, and then we're going to swap legs. So bringing your knee up to the sky, bringing it out to the side, and then creating a really big circle the one way. So 5 big circles going clockwise, and then 5 switch direction, coming out the other way. So it comes into your chest, out to the side, back, and then in. Nice big, so we really want to get the whole range here working. And there we go. So just wiggle your hips a little bit. So we're going to come back onto our bums. And from here, we're going to come into that 90-90 position. So if you've got your left leg forwards and your right leg back, we're going to bring our right knee up. So you're going to bring it off the floor, you're going to bring it around, and then you're going to bring your leg straight. So keeping your leg off the floor, you're going to bring that back into that 90 position. So bending your leg around, bring it all the way back as far as you can until you get to that 90 degree position, and then back in front. So we're going to do that for 5 reps. So lean to the side slightly, bring that leg around, bring it to that 90 position, and then back in front. So here we go, keep it there. If you want to just relax in between each rep, take a breath, and then lift it up again, and then go, feel free to do that if you just want to regress it a little bit. If you want to make it harder, maybe you can bring your legs straight and then do it like that instead. That's slightly harder, just because of the balance more than anything. So we're just going to do one more here, out in front, and then back. Perfect. So from here then, we're just going to bring our hips side to side, get them moving, and we're going to do the other side this time. So right leg forwards, left leg back, and we do exactly the same thing. So choose the variation of your choice. So you can either keep it up the whole way, When you bring it back, you can place it down, have a little breather, then go again. Or you can bring your leg up straight and do it that way. So choose the variation of your choice and you go for 5 reps. So lifting it up, bring it out in front, bring it back, place it down if you like, or make it harder, keep it off the floor. So go in for 5 reps. So this is a really good one. It's quite a nice one to start with, in my opinion, to help strengthen those hip flexors. Like I said at the beginning, one of the reasons we get tight hip flexors is because they're weak. So doing these exercises now that we're going to be doing in this follow along is going to help strengthen your hips and hopefully get rid of that tightness. Okay, there we go. So that's 5 reps. And again, we're just going to bring our knees side to side. And then we're going to take it up onto our feet. Okay, so this time we're going to come up onto our feet, hands on your hip, and we're just going to bring our right knee about a 90-degree angle in front, and we're just going to do 5 pulses. So 5 pulses halfway to that 90 degree. Don't need to bring it all the way down, just keeping your foot off the whole time. Once you've done 5 with your bent leg, you can keep doing it bent, or you can make it a little bit harder and you can straighten your leg out, and the same thing, 5 little pulses. So 3, 4, 5. Then bring it back in. You can have a little rest, or you can go straight into this one. So you bring your knee out to the side, and then again you do 5 little pulses, up and down, bring it about halfway, and then back to that 90-degree angle at your hip. And then you can do that again, or make it harder, bring your leg straight, and then we're coming up and down 5 times. Remember to breathe, core tight, shoulders back, and then down. Shake it off. With this one, if you can't get it 90 degree out in front, that's okay. Even if you just bring it here, you're still going to be working that hip flexor. Okay, so same with the other leg now. So left knee up. You're going to do 5 pulses, bringing it about a 90 degree angle. Like I said, if you can't bring it all the way to that 90 degree angle, that doesn't matter. Just try and keep your leg off the floor. So once you've done 5 of that, bring your leg straight or keep it bent. And you're going to do 5 out in front. Once you've done 5, bend your knee, bring it out to the side, and we're going to come out here, 5 reps out to the side. And then make it harder, you know it. Woo. Bring it out to the side. Or keep it bent. Remember to breathe, shoulders back. 4, 5. Oh. If you feel like it cramps, that's completely fine. Okay, so last strengthening exercise. So legs come out nice and wide in a straddle position. We're just going to concentrate on the right leg to start with. So bring your chest so it's facing your right leg, hands either side. If your hands are closer to you, it's going to be easier. If they're further away, it's going to be harder. So I suggest just coming somewhere in between there, in the middle. So you're going to take a deep breath in, and then on the exhale, you're going to push your hands through the ground, and you're going to lift your leg up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to do 5 little pulses, keeping your leg off the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. When you do this as well, I like to point my toes up to the ceiling. And also if it cramps, that is completely normal. You're doing it right. Okay, so we're going to go on to the left leg this time. So hands either side of your left leg, toes facing up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, push the ground with your hands, and we're going to hold it for 5, 4, keep it in a nice upright position, 3, 2, 1, and then 5 pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and then relax. So you've guessed it, both at the same time. So this time your hands are going to come in between your legs. You're going to take a deep breath in through your nose. And then on the exhale, you're going to push the ground with your hands, lifting them both up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep a nice upright position. And then the pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah. And then down. Bring your knees together. And then just bring them side to side. Just like that. Whew. Okay, this is the last one, I promise. We just got a little bit, we've got a little bit more to it. So, hands either side. So this time your feet are together. Again, if they're further forwards, it's harder. If they're closer to you, it's going to be easier. So you're going to lift both your legs up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're done. There we go. So just move your hips, your knees side to side. When you do this, try and squeeze your glute just to get a bit extra stretch there. And we are finished with our hip flexor strengthening exercises. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed and you want to see more of this, please subscribe below, hit the like button, share. Mwah, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Ciao.